Hey, are you ready? I am going to make Grandma Yancey's cream cheese pound cake, and it is my favorite thing to make. It's my family's favorite dessert. So, with that said, I'll put the recipe below, but first thing we start off with is 3 cups of sugar. So, yeah, if you're on a diet, you might not want to make it. So, here's the sugar. Don't use anything else but sugar. None of that garbage stuff, Splenda, or none of that. No. You have to use real sugar, and 3 cups of it. It's gonna look like a lot, and it is. 1, 2, 3. And then we're done with that. Boom. Then we get 2 sticks of butter and 1 margarine. Okay, you can do 3 sticks of butter, but for some reason Grandma liked it doing this way, and I kind of do whatever she says. I cooked it with her once, and back in Georgia, and I was blessed to be able to do that. We miss her, so I always do this. I always think of her, and so much fun. She actually gave me her pan, so I haven't gotten the pan out yet, but I'll pause when I get to that, and then I'll show you the pan that she gave me. She actually cooked it in. So here it is, and then you just use your mixer and mix it. Just a minute. Okay, so it's all mixed, and it says a pinch of salt, so we use salt. Just kind of shake some in there. I kind of turn it on and shake some in there. 1 time around or 2. It's fine, whatever you want to do. Then, of course, mix that up. Then it says to use 1½ teaspoons of vanilla. And so I'm going to use that. I don't really measure that. I just kind of pour it. Honestly don't think that was enough, so I'm going to go get some more. Okay, so we're back, and I just got a little bit more. I always like to turn it on as I pour and pour it right into the batter. That's enough. Probably did more than that, but stuff is good. And then it says to call a package of cream cheese, an 8-ounce pack, 8 ounces of cream cheese. That is this. Okay, so it comes in a box, and then you just pour this, pull this out. I do. Let me tell you, when you know that you're going to make a pound cake, go ahead and take out the butter and the margarine and your cream cheese and set it on the counter, and the eggs, for a half day, maybe even all day, and then everything will be like super soft for you. So. And so much easier to work with. So here's the cream cheese, and then I usually kind of sticks on there, and I want every last bit because that's the kind of person I am. And I just scrape it off. I want to show you. Oh, I better not lick my fingers. How much cream cheese I got off. If you guys don't, look at how much. That's a lot. So empty, okay? Then you just turn that on and mix it. Hold on. All right, it is mixed in. So far, the batter, if you want to see it, kind of looks like this. Really creamy. That's when you know it's ready. Now it calls for 6 eggs, large eggs, whatever. Crack them. I do 1 at a time. Now Grandma used to put it in a cup and then pour it in because maybe she had some spoiled eggs way back when. We really don't have that problem anymore. So I just do 1 at a time. Stir it in there and get that yolk. And done. Okay, that's in there. That's 1, 2. Okay, you get the point? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So it really looks good, and it's not as thick anymore because of the eggs made it more liquidy. Now it calls for 3 cups of sifted flour, and in parentheses she used a box called Swan's Down cake flour. I used to buy that all the time, and then it's getting expensive, so online you can find out how to make that thing, and I'm going to show you how to make Swan's Down cake flour. So that's what I do. So get a cup. So we need 3 cups of sifted flour, and this is my sifter. Okay, so what all Swan's Down cake flour really is you can't see this here, cornstarch and flour. That's it. Okay, so in 1 cup, and I actually, yeah, I think I add the directions to make cake flour. It's 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, then just fill the rest of this up for 1 cup. So I'll show you. This is 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, 2 teaspoons, okay? And then I can just use the same thing, and then the rest you use all-purpose flour, okay? Once you get that done, you put 3 of these, just like you did, or you can just buy the cake flour if you want it from the box. But honestly, if you have cornstarch, that stuff lasts a long time. Okay, that is called my 1 cup. Okay, pour that in my sifter. Okay, and do this 3 times because we need 3 cups. Okay, I've got the 3 cups in there in my sifter, and now all you do to sift is just turn the knob, and it does it all for you. Luckily, this sifter that I bought actually holds 3 cups, just the amount that I need for this pound cake. I think it was like a pound cake. No, I'm just kidding. Sifter. So we're gonna sift this up, and then you don't just dump it in the wet ingredients. You kind of like do a little bit and do the blender or the mixer, and then add a little bit more and more and more. The reason why I'm doing that is because this stuff gets caught on the sides, and I want every last bit. There's a couple that are just being stubborn. I'm going to poke them through the screen. Okay. Show them who's boss, right? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so I want to show you. It screws off. Look. That is exactly 3 cups. Isn't that amazing? So you just turn this back on, and you, at a low speed, fold the flour in. That's me folding. Can you see it? I'll move it up. See, just a little bit at a time, and you're good to go. I'll show you a little bit more. There we go. Get it in there, get it blended in. It's gonna start getting thicker. That's good, that's what you want. Oh, I wanna stick my finger in there and lick it so bad. I won't. I will pour this stuff in a butt pan that Grandma gave us, and then Danny usually licks these mixers. Some of you would be like, you're not supposed to lick it with eggs in there. Well, you know what? He's never been sick from it. And I've done it for 28 years. So I think it's okay. It's okay, just do it. You know what? Some people eat eggs raw anyway. So, what's the big deal? All it is sugar added to that. Oh my goodness, it's looking so good. Oh! Then get this little majig. Just kind of get it off the side and say, get in there, get in that mixer. All right, that's good to go. Oh, I want you to see it. It's looking good. You can smell the sweetness of it. It's so good. All right. Then what you do after this is all mixed together, which it is, you can tell it's getting thicker here. I'll show you. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Then we just need to pour it in the pan, and I'll show you that in a minute. All right, here is the pan that Grandma gave us. It has some little bumps and bruises, but it makes it better. There is no holes on the bottom. It's not one of those that pull out. It's all 100% just Grandma. Anyway, it says to flour it, floured tube pan. What you have to do before you just put flour in it is you need this stuff, shortening, okay? And you just grab that shortening on a paper towel and you paint. I'm just kidding. You just rub it on there real thick like. You want it not to stick to this pan. So this is the grease that will help it not stick. You do not put this on. You will have a very rough time getting that cake out. It won't taste good anymore. So, or at least it won't look good. It always tastes good. You want it to look good too. So make sure you do every piece, especially in the corners and stuff. Okay, so that's done. And then you get the flour like this. Just dump it in there. There's no measuring that. Just get flour, dump it in there. And what I do is I just kind of make it go round and round like this. Okay. And then I'm going to use this in my sink. I usually do this outside because I compost a lot of stuff, but since you're on here, I'll just do it here in the sink. And okay, now what I do for this part, to get this, I've done all the sides. I grab this and I just kind of sprinkle it on top. And I pound on the pan, do it again on the other side. If you do not take your time with this part and get it everywhere, I can't guarantee that it'll pop out. So, okay, then you pop, just pound on it upside down. That is a floured pan. You have to use the shortening. Then you pour your mix into the pan evenly. Stick it in the oven. It says 300 degrees for 1.5 hours. I have a convection oven, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit to like 280, 285. 280 is where I'll start, and I'll do that for about an hour and 15 minutes or so. I actually need to do this here, I'll show you. I usually do this so I can get all the batter. That's my little trick on how I get most of that batter off it. And do not put these in the sink. Danny says he wants to eat them, so I usually find a place for it. And this becomes the place. Okay, then just get this and use your spatula, get it in here and just pour it in. Make it even throughout, okay? And I'll show you when it's finished. All right, I poured it in the pan. This is what it looks like. Okay, kind of make it nice and pretty. Leave about that much in there. You see that? Yeah, leave about that much. And of course, you need these for your husband to lick. Yeah, and this is, you know, extra for him to lick, and me. So don't lick your fingers and do that nasty stuff. Do lick this after you put the cake in there. I know everybody likes to lick. All right, they might not say so, but they do. All right, here is the cake. Here we go. Stick it in the oven. I'm gonna tell you, she also said place Pyrex custard cup filled with water in the oven. This is my custard cup. It's a Pyrex, and it's about a cup, maybe a cup and a half of water, and you put this in the oven with it. I don't know why. She just said to, so I do it. All right, and when her pound cakes taste that good, I just do whatever she says. And that's the oven cooking. I will show you the rest when it comes out. All right, we're back. It's been in the oven for about an hour and 15 minutes on convect at 280. If you have no convection oven, remember, put it on 300 for an hour and a half, and then check it. Whew, hot. Take this water out. I think I'm gonna need 2 of these. Come on, let's look. Sometimes it's not done, you have to cook it a little bit longer. So we're gonna check it. I can tell if it's googly or, and you can look, the cracks, let's look. So you can look at the cracks and stuff. If it looks like there's still juice in there, stick it back in. I might want to stick it back in, plus I like it a little bit darker here, so I'm going to do that. Hold on. All right, we're going to try it again. Let's take it out. I like the way it looks. And let me shut this oven. Oh, I push that thing in. Okay, so look, it's crispy. It bounces. It's kind of a lot better. I don't see any soupiness. It bounces back when you touch it, cracks or whatever. So that is a perfect pound cake. You can check it with the toothpick, and it does come out clean. I always try to, yeah, perfect. Perfect. So that is a good pound cake, and hopefully Trey and Austin and Julia and Hannah will like it. We'll see. They don't look. Okay, I just cut a little piece off right there. Wonderful. And that's how you make a cream cheese pound cake. I'll put the recipe below. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you at the next video. Bye. Hey, I stopped the video too short because I wanted to show you after we cook the pound cake, that lovely pound cake, how we take it out of this pan and put it on that. So I will show you right now, okay? So here we go. All right, so first of all, set the timer, like Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes. Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes. Well, she's not listening.
10 minutes, starting now.
Thank you. And then it's 10 minutes. Okay, she's already done that. Alexa, turn off the timer.
10-minute timer canceled.
Okay, so it was set and 10 minutes went there. So then you use a plate. Okay, these are my everyday plates. And you put your plate on top of the pan. Remember, make sure you the least amount is 10 minutes, okay? It could be 15, whatever. This is sat here for probably 10 minutes plus 5 extra minutes. So that would be 15. All right, so put the plate on and grab it, because this pan is still hot. Grab it and flip it with the plate. So now it's gonna stay on the plate. Ready? And I just heard it flip. I heard it, so I know it's gonna come out. And there you go. Okay, now honestly, this is not the pretty side. You don't want to put the pound cake this side up. No, 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 no. You want to put it on this pan. So, you see this? This is what the cake stand is going to be on. So, I love Princess House. Put this like this right down, and I can see where the center is because that's where the hole is. Here, I'll show you. Show you. See? Okay. Alright, so got the cake pan. And all we do is flip it and it's ready. Ready? Feels like you're going to smush it, but it's okay. You're not. Flip it over. And take this. If you have any crumbs, of course you want to eat those little crumbs. And you have the pound cake on your cake stand. See? Wonderful. Now, if I put this on top right away, if I put this on top, this one, this thing, the top, it will fog. So don't do it. Wait a little while. Probably tonight before I go to bed, I will put that on here. And I bet you it won't fit, so I'll have to take a bite or two. Anyway, hope that helped. Because no one showed me that. They were trying to tell me that, how to do it and all that. It was a pain. But I love these videos because I can see somebody doing it. When I see it, I'm a visual person, then I can do it. Hope it helps, and I hope your pound cake is as good as mine. Love ya.